Passion is a very powerful sentiment that dominates your will and corrupts your reason. In my case, my most important passion is to find the logic, the relation between two things, objects, ideas, topics, etc. My other passions are both related to the first one, to find out the logic of what happens in our surroundings, and that includes to have all the variables and facts in the table, including the results, the consequences, and the effects. So I like to solve mysteries, troubles, quizzes that give me that variable missing, that is the results, effects, and consequences. And everything that gives me extra information about the topic, like history, like hard sciences, like in a specific concept about the trouble, I like to know them. I believe that everything that has a manner to act like it does always has a relation with something else in the environment. Always. Since I was a child, I was interested in what we call the hard sciences, that are the closest thing that we have to understand how the universe works and how, like the religious will say, how God write exactly the Bible to construct the universe. In the universe, there are two types of variables that are included in everything that happens, that are positive and negative variables. But when we talk in the ambit of the humans, there are two: the universe, what happens in the universe, with the things, with matter, and what happens with us, with our spirit, with our psychology, with us, with what we call being human. In the future, I want to create certain theories, including laws, to explain how the human interacts with environment, the relation between them, the correspondence between the opposite and the negative variables, as I call it. Finally, I think that there are 5 topics or troubles where I can help or focus my passion on. I think I'm gonna make it this way to make it more dynamic. As you have seen, I've been talking about the relation between opposite ideas, opposite objects. So I think that the first thing or goal I will do in the future is to prove my theory about the correspondence between opposite ideas or things. Avatar posted a very creepy idea to use the trees as a global networking. How? By interconnecting their roots and with biological strategy make them save information and send it between trees. In that way, we could create an enormous brain of intercommunications that we could use by using a connector, a biological connector, and download information by using our brain and save it in here and pass it to that global intercommunication. I think that this could save millions of trees and improve the environmental problem that we have of deforestation. Another topic I want to talk about is the temperaments and the brain. I think that Caro! Recently, I've been interested in 2 topics that are important right now: the temperaments and the brain. The temperaments, why? Because I think the temperaments are hiding something that we haven't discovered, something that makes the personality and the psychology unique in every person in this world, including groups and in the society, that make us humans. the spiritual part that I think is hidden in the impairments. But now, talking about the brain, I think that these topics I'm gonna show you will be important in a few years and will help many people. And I want to help to achieve them or to explain them that including someone that including some of this I think that already exists in this world. I think oh oh my ah. The topics I want to show you, one is neurogenesis that could help Alzheimer and Parkinson. Why? Because neurogenesis is the ability of the brain to generate its own cells more quickly in the case of necessity. In Alzheimer, when there is no cells in some parts of the brain, I think this could help to generate them again and to replace it so the brain don't die more quickly and the person can forget its experiences past. And now in the case of Parkinson, I think neurogenesis we can apply it in specific cells that are good and help the person to by its own solve the problem that his brain solve the problem by itself to reproduce the good cells and not the bad ones. Me caí. And now, the other two topics are like telepathy and telekinesis. The telepathy, I think it could be a good tool in psychology. In that way, we could understand exactly how the person feels and thinks. In that way, we can improve the psychology so much. I want to discover it and use it in my patients in some time. I think it could help a lot to understand the others. But now, in the case of telekinesis, I think that already exists. That's because all the concentration of energy that we produce by telekinesis is producing all the natural disasters. That's why everything is moving. That's why many things are happening right now. The energy is unstable. We have society unstable and makes our brain to be unstable and uses telekinesis to like I can say destroy ourselves by using the environment. But I'm not sure yet. But I think that already exists. If it's not, why not? The most complex thing in this world that the world created, that the universe created, including God created, I think is the most complex thing ever created. Right now, what I want the most is to help my uncle, my poor uncle that is suffering Parkinson right now. I can't believe that a person that likes to work, that wants to change things, and fights for the good things, is suffering so much. I can't stand it. He offers his help to anyone, to me even when he has no money. So now, I admire him. It's not good. These are my passions, teacher, and I hope in the future it will help many people and change the world with respect. Also, I want to thank you for being with me 2 semesters. Thank you for watching this video.